do numbers like 13. Now, here's the box. Now, E. G. 7. Yeah. Go, sure. Right. Now. Right. Ah, good. Like an H2. Is to chase away the evil spirits, and we'll see who disappears.
Oh, perfect!
Go ahead, go! Wave, Chris, wave! Look at the lion! Wait for the lion, Chris! Chris, didn't wait for the lion. Wiggle that tail!
Big boy.
Come on, Jason, wait! Walk down the middle, walk down the middle. Everyone say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Yeah, very good. Very nice.
The big boy.
Alright, our lion did a fantastic job. And so did the tail. Happy Boy did a great job.
Happy boy.
Things. You should have 2, put them out till 11:30, so you have time to finish your math. Sour sauce? Then sweet sour sauce? And I made this? What? Matthew sweet sour sauce? Yep. No, sweetie. Oh, I just cut your desk. No, water's fine. What's your answer? Oh, I missed it!
Oh man, that's a bummer. That'd be fun.
Did you? You don't listen!
Want another one though? So you get 2? Want another one time? You use your chopsticks?
Everyone served one.
With the one-time, you know what? That's something you can do. Just like your orange.
Want another wonton?
Told ya.
One on the side? I think you can help us. There's one, aren't there?
They're perfect. They're done. Ooh.
Okay, 1 or 2?
I know. I just
There's ones with
Oh, you
it.
still have-
Justin, did you want noodles?
yes, please.
I love hot really looks sassy.
Just wonton?
Best is dry and go.
Try some more little wonton skins?
There you go.
No? Make up your mind. Which one? Yes or no? Okay.
What?
No?
I can't believe you missed it when she dropped it. Again, but she didn't drop it on her desk that time. No, the camera is on. Don't tell me what happened. Come on, we're allowed to go outside. What is in this one? Alright, a finger trap. I got two I'll trade you.
Wonder in Chinese. The math is really
who wrote the book of love? Tell me, who wrote the book of love? I've got to know the answer. Was it someone from above? I wonder, who wrote the book of love? I love you, darling, baby, you know I do. But I've got to see this book of love, find out why it's true. I wonder, who wrote the book of love? Chapter 1 says the lover, you love with all your heart. Chapter 2, you tell her, you never gonna part. In chapter 3, remember the meaning.
Pinch of mud, a smidge of slime, a smudge of Vaseline, a double dash of moldy trash, then mash until it's green. Squish in fat, and after that a glob of rubber glue. Just like that, you have a batch of ooey gooey stew. The smell was so disgusting, I lost my appetite. She stirred and said some funny words, then vanished in the night. I saw her cat and pointed hat fly by across the moon, then heard her cackle, I'll be back for ooey gooey stew. Boil it up with yucky tufts of greasy, grimy hair. Throw in a banana skin that's rotten if you dare. Add a blob of bubble gum from someone's smelly shoe. Just like magic, you have it, ooey gooey stew. It's frightfully delightful, a scary recipe, and all of the ingredients are grossly guaranteed. I know it sounds ridiculous, but first clean up your room, 'cause under...
Put it in here. Oh yeah. Cassie gave out 2 Valentines. Don't! Oh, it's double food! I need someone's help! Tommy! Tommy, I need your help! Do it now! Get in their hair! It doesn't come out! It doesn't come out if it goes in her hair. I just put the whole thing in. Perfect!
They'll do it now.
I got it!
season turn, and a time to every purpose under heaven. Time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to read. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together.
Get a little harder.
To everything turn, turn, turn.
It's gonna be hard work.
There is a season turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace. A time that you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing.
Fucking great, yeah.
Okay, 5 more?
5. 6. Go over there and tell her freak it out.
When it's because it's done. But in the cartoon, you don't.
2 oranges. Try to get our lemons so it looks like oranges.
Your face is red.
Not there yet.
What's it look like?
Good work. Look, what's this? Butter. Butter.
Matthew Morocco's.
Matthew. Whoa, that's really good. Matthew, I just go like this.
It's got butter in it. I was reading this.
Paper? Oh, this is the paper. It's still not done.
And then all that work goes down the middle. Great job. High five. Okay, will you get Matthew for me?
Matthew! Oh, Mr. Wong, wait, that one is pretty good.
really good. Here you go.
Mine's starting to
You
leak.
are out. You are good. I'm gonna do this.
Be careful. It tastes like regular ice cream. My one was too flavorless.
I'd like to propose a toast. Happy birthday, Laura Ingalls Wilder. Happy birthday, Laura. To Laura. 1, 2, ready, go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laura. Happy birthday to you. Hamburger, hamburger. Come on, sushi.
All right, and
Now right elbow. Turns around with left elbow. And the couples sashay down. And sashay back. And couple elbow rail. A right in the middle and the left on the side.
attention, Murphy. Murphy. Slowly with that. Slow, slow, slow.
Here.
On your knees. 34, Mary. Matthew, 35. 41, Jennifer, done by Matthew. 42, Taylor. 43, Lynn. Good. Look at you, Ben, Andre. Faces. Okay. Nice and loud.
By George, a program about our first president.
I was born in Virginia almost 270 years ago. That year was 1732. My birthday is February 22nd, and although it was February 11th on the old-style calendar used back then, that's fine with me. By George, I like having good birthdays. Wouldn't you?
You see, George, today our birthday is celebrated each year on the third Monday in February. It's called President's Day. By George. It seems there's a chap named Abraham Lincoln who celebrates his birthday right along with us.
I went to school in Virginia where I studied spelling, handwriting, mathematics, geography, astronomy, morals, and manners. My favorite subject was arithmetic. By George, I went to school for about 7 or 8 years.
I know what you all want to ask me. Did I really chop down that cherry tree? By George. You know I can't tell a lie. The story isn't really true. Someone just made it up to show out that I was an honest person.
My father died when I was just 11 years old. I looked up to my older half-brother, Lawrence. I loved to hear him talk about the Virginia frontier and his time in the military. By George, I wanted to be just like Lawrence.
When I was about 14 years old, I decided that I wanted to become a sailor, but Mother wouldn't allow it. By George, mothers always seem to know best.
Again?
If I couldn't be a sailor, by George, I'd become a surveyor, someone who measured land. I loved the beautiful Virginia woodlands. And surveying land meant I could do my work outdoors. I was always fair and honest and would make a good surveyor.
When I was 20 years old, my brother Lawrence died. Someday I would inherit Lawrence's beloved farm called Mount Vernon. By George, Mount Vernon is the place I feel at home. Although I never had any training, I wanted to take Lawrence's place in the military. I got to wear my first uniform in the military. By George, I love wearing that uniform.
The first battles of the French and Indians, whereby George, I was only 21 years old. People thought my men and I were very brave.
I was often in danger. 4 times, bullets came so close that they ripped my clothes to top. That my horses was shot out from under me twice. By George, was I lucky.
I did not get married until I was 26 years old. By George, that was considered old back then. I married Martha Custis, a rich widow with 2 small children. I never had any children of my own, but I adopted Martha's children, Jackie and Patsy. They grew up. By George, and their children later lived with Martha and me at Mount Vernon.
We were a happy family at Mount Vernon. We bought more land and our farm grew bigger and bigger. We grew wheat and corn in our fields. By George, Mount Vernon was a big plantation.
Life on the plantation was not easy. Although we had servants to help us, each day was filled with hard work. By George, Martha and I were tired by nightfall. We went to bed at 9 p.m. every night.
By George, I love my dogs. Their names were Madame Moose, Sweet Lips, True Love, Taster, Tippler, Forester, Searcher, and Vulcan. I loved all animals and made sure my farm animals were
cared for. By George, I even had grooms brush the horses' teeth every morning. Thomas Jefferson called me the best horseman of my age.
I loved to dance and listen to music. We had many parties at Mount Vernon, and lots of guests stayed all weekend. By George, I like to play billiards and cards too.
What did I look like? I know you've seen paintings. By George, they just didn't do me justice. I looked dashing in my uniform. Wore it every chance I got.
If you ever visit the White House, you'll see a grand portrait of me painted by the artist Gilbert Stuart. It's the only thing in the White House that has been there from the start. By George, old Dolly Madison risked her life just to save that painting when the British burned the White House in the War 1812. I was taller than most people of my day. I stood 6 feet 2 inches, a good head and shoulders above everyone. By George, my wife Martha was a foot shorter than I was. She pulled on the lapels of my coat so that she could see my blue eyes.
By George, I hated wigs. The ponytail you see was my own hair. But my hair was light brown, but it was fashionable to powder my hair and make it look white.
I was a good dancer, even though I had big feet. By George, my feet were size 13. I loved to go to balls so that I could put on my uniform and dance the night away.
I didn't smile very often, but you wouldn't either if you had the toothaches I had. I was always on the lookout for a good dentist who could ease my pain. By George, is there a dentist around here?
By George, my teeth became such a problem that I finally had them pulled, all except for one that held my false teeth.
I tried just about everything to replace my teeth. I had false teeth made of lead and ivory, even some made of teeth from humans, sheep, and cows. It has been said that I had teeth made from wood. By George, can you imagine the slivers?
I was 57 years old when I finally got my first set of comfortable false teeth. Do you know what they were made of? Ivory from a hippopotamus. By George, take good care of your teeth.
Just like most people in my day, I did not believe in taking regular baths. By George, you didn't need a bath every day. Don't you agree?
Yes, by George! I served in the 1st and 2nd Congress in Philadelphia. Before long, the war began. By George, I'm talking about the Revolutionary War.
I was voted commander-in-chief for 8 long years. We fought the British for our independence. I was General Washington during this War of Independence. By George, those were hard times.
At the end of the war, I was so happy to go home to Mount Vernon. But soon I was needed to lead the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia. By George, those 13 new states could not agree on anything.
We talked about our problems. We decided that people should elect a leader. Who do you think they wanted? By George, I became the very first president of the United States.
Our country had a vice president before it had a president. By George, Vice President John Adams was sworn in the 9 days before I was.
Why, you ask? Well, things were different back then. I lived in Virginia, and by George, I had to travel clear to New York City. That was 8 long days on horseback.
I was shy and embarrassed by all of the excitement. One time they called out, "The President of the United States," as I walked into the room. From then on, I made sure that I was already in the room before something like that got started again. By George, no more grand entrances for me.
I took the job as president very seriously. By George, there would be no shaking hands for me.
I would prefer to bow to people. I missed Mount Vernon, and I wanted to be closer to my Virginia home. I wanted the Congress to buy land from Maryland and Virginia to build a new nation's capital. It was swampland then, but by George, look at it to get today.
It took 10 years to build the nation's capital. By George, that's a long time. Do you know where the capital of the United States was during my presidency? Philadelphia. That's right.
A grand house was built for the President of the United States. But by George, I was the only president that did not live in the White House. It was finally finished in time for our second president, John Adams.
During the time I was president, we created many laws and special departments to carry out those laws. The government even issued money. By George, do you know whose face they put on the $1 bill?
There was so much to be done. I spent long hours writing. No other president wrote as much as I did. By George, I hold the record with 97 volumes. That was about 20,000 letters, journals, and lists of my activities.
By George, I served as President of the United States for 8 years. I could have been elected a third term, but I wanted to go home to Mount Vernon.
I loved riding my horse around my plantation, even in the winter and even at the ripe old age of 67. One snowy morning, I stayed out too long and got sick. I had what doctors call today strep throat, and I died. By George, today you have medicine that treats this.
I would have liked a nice quiet burial, but that didn't happen. The whole country was sad about my death. By George, Americans are still talking about me 250 years later.
I did get my wish to be buried at Mount Vernon. My good friend and fellow soldier said these kind words about me. George Washington was first in war, first in peace, and first in the hearts of his countrymen, second to none.
People remember me for my honesty. By George, I hope I will always be remembered that way.
By George, I've certainly been honored. Our nation's capital is known as Washington, D.C., and there is now a monument in my memory. It stands 555 feet tall.
I have one state named after me, 121 towns, 31 counties, 7 mountains, 10 lakes, and over 1,000 streets. But that's not all. There are also hundreds of schools and parks that have my name. And don't forget, you can find my picture on $1 bills, on dollar bills, quarters, and many stamps.
That's all, by George.
Very nice. You did a really good job.
to eat. Rich and truly what a treat. Ice and sweet will tempt the soul. Mardi Gras colors, green, purple, gold. King cake, there's nothing like it. King cake, you gotta try it. King cake from New Orleans. King cake, you heard about it. King cake, so excited. King cake from New Orleans. Golden treasures waiting inside. Around the cinnamon that made me high.
Congratulations.
Cut a slice and take a bite. You might get lucky with tonight. Cake, cake, there's nothing like it. Cake, cake, you gotta try it. Cake, cake, from New Orleans.
Yay, Jasmine.
Cake, cake, you heard about it. Cake, cake, so excited. Cake, cake, from New Orleans. Bring it home. Like it, cake, cake.
Happy
Mardi Gras.
And she gets gold for
Power.
Oh. Green for
Justice.
Ooh. Purple for
faith.
Thanks, guys.
Good job.
Floats and outfits.
Oh, when the saints
go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in cupcake, right, baby? Hey, the cupcake got it.